It was a silent moment as everyone listened to Natasha report Akpabio's harassment to the United Nations. So guys, in case you don't know, Senator Natasha has taken this matter to the United Nations. I want you to take a look at the full video of Senator Natasha presenting her case to the United Nations. Just take a look for yourself.
I come with a heavy heart from Nigeria, but first I'd like to apologize to Honorable Kafila Obara. I am not here to bring shame to our country. I'm here to seek help for the women of Nigeria. Again, my name is Senator Natasha Akpabio. 5 days ago, on the 6th of March 2025, I was suspended. As a senator, I was suspended illegally because I submitted a petition of sexual harassment against the President of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Akpabio. I thought that by submitting the petition, he would recuse himself, and both of us will submit ourselves to the Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petition for a fair and transparent investigation. But unfortunately, I was silenced and I was suspended. I was suspended for 6 months, amongst many other stringent conditions, such as taking away my security, taking away all the officials, vehicles and other items that were handed over to me as a senator. My salaries will be cut off. I must not appear anywhere near the National Assembly. And for 6 months, I'm not to introduce myself or present myself as a senator locally in Nigeria or internationally. That means I'm here illegally, but I had no other place to go but to come here and speak to you women, because this is a bigger picture. This is a bigger picture. It depicts the crisis of women political representation. My suspension is not just about me. It's about the systemic exclusion of women from political leadership in Nigeria. Women make up 3.6% of political offices. And in the Senate, it's just 2.8. We have 109 men and only 4 of us are women. So right now, it's 108 with only 3 women. This is a clear case of political victimization, punishment for speaking out against impunity, corruption, and gender-based violence. The United Nations Declaration 48104 declares sexual harassment as a form of gender violence. The Senate's actions are an assault on democracy. I was elected by my constituents to represent them, yet a few powerful men have unilaterally decided to silence their voices by suspending me for 6 months. My call for an open and transparent investigation into harassment allegations have been met with hostility instead of accountability. If a female senator can be treated this way in the full view of the world, imagine what ordinary Nigerian women would go through every day in workplaces, in universities, and other aspects of our society. A culture of harassment and silencing must end. And this is not just a Nigerian issue, it's a global one. Women in politics, media, and businesses face threats, intimidation, and violence for simply demanding fairness. From sex for grades scandals in universities to harassment in workplaces and political spaces, Nigerian women have constantly been forced into silence. We need stronger legal protections and a zero culture tolerance for gender-based discrimination and intimidation. My call to the international community is such that the world must not stay silent as democracy and women's rights are rolled back in Nigeria. I call on human rights organizations, women movements, and democratic institutions to hold the Nigerian Senate accountable. Nigeria needs global partners to push for women's political inclusion, safety, and protection from political harassment. You may ask, what are my next steps? I will resist the political intimidation. In the past few days, a number of my colleagues, my male colleagues, have reached out to me and said, Natasha, all you need to do is apologize and retract your statements. And I told them I am not going to apologize. I will not apologize for my truth. And I told them that I will stand the 6-month suspension, and the very first day I return, I will represent my petition on sexual harassment. And I will continue doing so until there is a fair and transparent investigation. I will fight this injustice and continue to represent my constituents, whether the Senate wants to hear me or not. I will work with women's groups, civil society, and legal teams to ensure that this unconstitutional suspension is squashed. This is bigger than me. This is about ensuring that no other woman in politics or public office will ever be silenced again. Thank you so much.
So guys, the boldness, the audacity, the guts to take this matter forward is what many Nigerians are applauding. Many people are hailing Natasha for this bold move, that she has taken a step that is convincing Nigerians that she knows what she is talking about. Because guess what? Some people have been saying, does she have her evidence, or was it a slip of tongue, or she just came out talking? But for Natasha to leave Nigeria and travel to the United Nations headquarters or wherever they are to go present this case, it means that Natasha, something is really making her to be this emboldened, you know. It means that she has something that she has not revealed to Nigerians. Anyway, in case you don't know, an analyst said possibly Natasha and Akpabio have been having good relationship, not until something sour happened, and then Natasha is no longer comfortable with that, and then decided to expose Akpabio. Well, all these things are speculations. All we want is justice, and that is what Natasha is asking for. That for the fact that she came out to cry out, who knows how long she has endured this, who knows all what she has gone through at the hands of, you know, the Akpabio, you know, if actually this happened. But what I'm trying to say in essence in this video is for Natasha to take this bold move to go to the United Nations. Believe me that this lady has her evidence. She has her evidence. Don't forget that during the interview on Channels Television, she said she wants the DSS, and there's another agency that she called, that they can retract all her conversation with Akpabio. So possibly this lady knows where to get all the stuff that she's going to use for her to keep pressing. Even when so many people have been saying, does she know what she's saying? Does she know what she's in for? She's laying allegation on somebody, but she's insisting. It means that something must be strengthening this lady. I mean, there is something she remembers, and her heart is strong enough to come out. This one is United Nations. This one is not Nigerian House of Assembly or Nigerian Senate. This one is the United Nations. That is where Natasha left Nigeria, went to the United Nations to report her matter. So it's no longer a Nigerian issue. It's no longer Senate. We handle it. Akpabio came out recently to say he's going to look into Natasha's suspension and all that. But I think it is now surpassing the Nigerian National Assembly, the senators, to be the ones to handle this case. So we are going to see how, you know, the United Nations is going to act as regards to this. I think many Nigerians are saying this is a welcome move, because in Nigeria now nobody is ready to listen to her, and she knows that if she follows the judiciary, everywhere has been captured. You know, everywhere has been captured. Go to the judiciary, go to the... In short, which agency in Nigeria is an institution you can trust? So she believes that what she even waiting for? Is she waiting for the Senate to investigate her matter, or is she waiting for the police, or is she waiting for the court, or is she even waiting for who? all these people that have been captured, I believe that is actually why she took this step to go to the United Nations, because she knows she's not going to get justice no matter who investigates this case. Hey, these senators, they have power, they have money, they have everything. So Natasha believes that, the process of the investigation can be monetized, and then she's not going to get justice, and it's going to dent her image forever. So she's now going to the United Nations. Possibly she wants the United Nations to be the one to handle the investigation, so that it can be well docked into, for people to unravel the truth, for people to know what actually happened. So she will want more of international bodies to help investigate this matter, not Nigerian, institutions and courts and lawyers and what have you, because she believes that if she still go through these people, the whole system in Nigeria has been captured. She's still not going to get justice. That's just the interpretation for those who are wondering, why would she go out to make this cry? But guess what? She knows that she's not going to get justice in Nigeria. Anyway, guys, that is it. What do you make of Natasha going to the United Nations to air her mind and to ask them for help? It means she wants the United Nations to intercede, to come into this matter. She doesn't want to leave this matter in the hands of the Nigerian Senate, because already you can see there's a gang up against her, or be transferred to the courts. Already you can see that the politicians own the judiciary, they own the police, they own the military, they own everything. So Natasha believes she cannot get justice, and that is why she's doing what she's doing. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.